We are live, Dustin. You like our new countdown timer there?
I do. No, I see it. Hey, by the way, whenever I say hey Mike,
Yeah.
I realize watching things over and over that it's me just trying to keep let you know that what I'm about to say is over and that it's your turn to talk.
What? I don't understand what you're saying.
The best way. I have to make it. Like Shawn will back me up. If he was here.
If he was here. Meltdown Island. Our voices are live on this pre-show thing, but that doesn't always have to be, like, we can change that.
This is breaking news.
Do you know where, have we gotten any messages from Shawn?
Meltdown Island.
Breaking news. Hey, I cannot connect. Can you see if I'm freaking out? Oh, I don't see your.
Oh, let me give you the live show. I'm not seeing Shawn in Discord, Dustin.
He's talking to us in Messenger. I don't know what's happening.
He says he's in Discord, but his name is not in our channel right now.
Agreed. Tell him to go to Get Rich. Go. Click on Get Rich.
I'll give him another link. Yeah. Remember that we're live, Dustin. Actually, do freak out. The show.
Hey, Jamie Moyer. Hi there, Jamie Moyer. We're live right now on the YouTube. I'm trying to get go over to. How are you, Jamie? You get my message about that song? What up, Stitch Game? Just Game. I don't know how to say people's names on thing.
What's going on? What's going on, buddy? What are you trying to do? Oh, are you talking to me or no?
Oh, it's talking. Yeah.
He just sent me a personal
Shawn
message.
Handlon got birthday candy. Right now
It says help.
Nervous wreck of a mess.
What?
Mike planned it all. He's got it all worked out finally. He's real good about it. Shawn Handlon now is killing me.
I think he might be doing it on purpose.
You think he's doing it on purpose? I don't think he is.
He might be.
It's not working.
I'm not
The link
sure.
takes me into Discord.
Yeah, that's where you have to be in Discord. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see channels. And then you want to click on the one that looks like Get Rich on YouTube.
Click on Get Rich. Come on, Shawn. It's not doing this on purpose. Is he texting you and laughing? Hey, we're about to
1
go
minute
live
and
on the,
15.
YouTube,
1 minute and 15 until we're live, Dustin.
1 minute 15 seconds till we're live. Thank you. 1 minute 15 seconds.
It's 1 minute now. 1 minute.
1 minute now. Thank you. 1 minute. I don't need 15. I'm trying to get my peeps here. If you go to my link in my bio, you go to the link tree in my bio. Words are very specific sometimes. You will see at the very tippity top, the topper, it'll say Meltdown Island. Click on that and you'll go to our YouTube page where we're gonna be talking about everything that's happening today.
Meltdown Island.
30 seconds.
Maybe 30 seconds. For 30 seconds, we go live. What up, Mr. Toxic Mexican Foodie? That's quite a name, Mr. Toxic. See, you're already gone now, so, kiss my butt. I shouldn't say that to people coming into the lives. I don't mean to say kiss my butt. I apologize.
10 seconds.
Happy Blessed Love and Peace. That's a great name. Gonna be on YouTube right in about 5 seconds. Be on YouTube. I guess this is us talking. Here we go. Okay. Hello?
You know, Dustin, the reason that I give you, like, hey, it's 5 seconds until we're live is so
Welcome
that you could be ready to go when the transition happens, when it's like, oh, yeah, then the camera comes on. That's not the time for you to put on headphones. You should have those on when I'm saying, Dustin, 10 seconds. When it's like, oh, yeah.
You guys hear him yelling at me? He's just yelling at me. The fun thing is, Mike, hi there, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island, the only show that, makes me look like I'm somebody when I'm not. And I'd like to go ahead and say what's up out there to all of our Meltdown Islanders. We have one Meltdown Islander, and specifically Shawn. And you know the thing is, Mike, is I don't see inside of our Discordian talkings abouts.
Yep.
I don't see a screen share, so I think that Shawn and I are both a little confused about what we should be looking at.
Oh, okay. Well, let me give you your little screen share there, little guy. There you go.
Maybe that would help Shawn. Now, with that said, I still don't see Shawn, like, even in the remote area of the show.
Well, do you want to look at? Do you want to see what he looks like right now? Because there he is. There's Shawn's head.
This is what my buddy looks like.
This is a man looking for Discord right here. This is a man trying to find Discord.
Hey, the water witch. Hey, girl. Hello, happy, blessed, love, and peace. We're over here on the YouTube's got a YouTube show live right now, and I'm doing the intro and doing my outro here, and my intro here, the outro and the intro at the same time. It's a little bit of fun, a little bit of craze.
Hey, Shawn's in the channel. Sean, you're here.
You're here, Shawn. You made it. There he is.
Hey, just adjust your camera. You'll be all
finally
set.
it popped up live.
It's exciting. Isn't this exciting,
them.
folks? Hello.
There we go.
This is exciting. This is so exciting and new. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island, the only show that talks about things from our point of view, which is not really everyone else's point of view. It's sort of like a different point of view. If you guys don't mind, I'll keep you guys up here. I see that Lorenzo just joined. If you guys don't mind watching me do a show over here, I'll come over here and say hi every once in a while, but I'm really over here on the YouTubes. Not a big deal. Having a good time either way. I'm joined today with Mike McGettigan and Shawn Handlon, both good friends of mine. I don't understand how I got so blessed. I don't understand how I got so blessed with such great friends. And I'd like you to look at their faces. You may not want to look at their faces, but I'd like you to go ahead and give it a try and bring out old Mike McGettigan's. Don't be scared off, everyone. Do not turn the channel.
Be scared of.
He can't hurt you through the screen. Wink, wink. Because we're there. They are. There they are. Look at these fellas. Ooh, with some fellas over here.
Hi, guys.
Anybody who likes fellas?
We're fellas.
Wow, you really worked on this intro. It's very nice.
It seems like I worked on it, but really, oh my gosh, I'm getting a bunch of gifts over on this thing. I might stay over on this screen.
Are you just riffing? What's going on? You know,
that was just riff. That's
amazing. It seems so tight and put together. It just is perfect.
It felt tight. It felt tight and put together, but it was just me Ramblestein. We got new boxes, and it's hard to put your head in the boxes.
Yeah, are you having a hard time with the show looking good and having no problems? Is that giving you an issue?
I like to act like a model on our show. Hello, I'm a model, and I'm also fake British. I'm not real British. I'm fake British. Hi there. Boy, doesn't this world seem crazy sometimes? I think so too, you guys. Guess what else?
What?
This is your turn to guess. This is a guessing game. You're supposed to guess what else. That's part of the fun. I just made that part up. I've lost everyone over here. I've lost everybody over on the TikToks.
I wonder why. Everything was going so smoothly.
I blame you guys. Thank you all. I'd like to give a shout out to our commenters over here on the, what do they call it? YouTube's comment screen. Boy, there's a lot. We start off with Jason Alexander, known as Jason Robinson, saying, action-packed. The Spice Girls no one asked for. That's us. A little bit of spice and a little bit of life. And a little bit of Shanika in my life.
Boy, it's almost like somebody gave you a show and you have no idea what to do with it.
It's almost like that. I noticed when
it is almost like that. I was
It's
trying
almost
to figure it
like
out, Mike.
that. What'd you say, Sean?
And I was trying to figure it out, and I think you really summed it up there.
Well, one thing is, you two just sit there like, what do they call them? Bumps on logs. And what that does is makes the log less smooth. And so I'm over here trying to wax wise. I'm trying to wax that log down. Oh, I'm going to stop saying that one. And then you guys over there.
This is how it's going, Dusty. You're right. I don't do anything, and neither does Sean, and that's our fault.
No, I noticed on the last show I just edited, I come out real strong. I come out with a lot of excitement.
Self-reflection is amazing. Please break down the how you do the show. I want to know how this sounds.
And then what happens next is I get berated by Mike and told that I'm too much and that I don't know what I'm doing. Then I start feeling bad about myself, and then by the end I've worn out, and we just call it a day.
And that's Meltdown Island. That's the magic of Meltdown Island right there. Oh God,
Sean.
Huh?
It's been like almost a whole year since I last seen you, bud.
Yeah. Oh, 8 months.
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
You got
I'm
anything
on
to
the big
report?
screen.
You are. You look at you. You've made it to the big screen. Hey, what's been going on in your world? You got anything to report back to us, buddy?
Yeah.
No? Thank you, Sean. Thank you for joining
look
us.
at him up in his skyscraper.
I know. What in the hell?
Yeah, Sean's
Where
rich
is
now.
it now?
Look at him.
A deluxe apartment in the sky.
Yeah, he's
I
moved
said
up.
that today, but now it's like a real thing almost. I thought he lived like in a basement apartment somewhere, and there he is like on the 19th floor or something.
It's the high life.
Driving me nuts.
That's the Maccabees building there in the distance.
You be Maccabees backwards. So you moved again?
Oh, I mean yes, but no.
Oh my gosh.
Earlier this year, as you know, I left my house in
This year?
Harperwood.
Earlier this year or last year?
Oh, last year, obviously.
Cause we in 2021. We in that fancy year. Ooh, give me that fancy stuff. Ooh, I like to dance and
2020
whatnot.
plus one. 2020 is plus one.
He's got it. You've got it. You've got it, Sean.
Oh, I got it. I'm a fan.
Hear that, Mike? I told you people liked us.
What? I'm just trying to make the show run. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, here's a good question then. I'm glad you brought up the show running.
Oh,
Where's
okay.
that beautiful light? Where's that beautiful light that I got you, Mike McGettigan? Give us really a nice piece of light.
I mean, if that's the sort of content you want on the show, I mean, I guess it's your show, so go for it.
Within the sound check, you seemed to imply that you were going to let your
Take
face
his
up.
time.
Yeah, I tried, but I did get a countdown going. I got
True.
all the stuff running. Dustin did update the
Sure.
titles though on Restream, which I'm also very impressed with. Jason Robbins is leaving to go play Fortnite.
Why?
Because it sounds like he was bored. He said, "Did you just call me fat and barely talented?"
Nobody called him that.
Tom Schultz is posting some nice Con Air gifs in the chat over on
Nice.
Facebook.
We know how he loves that. We know how he loves that Con Air.
Sean, there's a link to the chat in the Discord, by the way.
Why would Jason Robinson say that? What up, Cheryl? Why would Jason Robbins say that?
I don't know, Dustin. I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Hey, Jason Robbins, why you say that, bub? Hey, bub. Come here, bub.
He
Call
can't
him
hear
back
you.
to the
He's
show.
on Fortnite right now.
What does that even mean on Fortnite
So
right
do you
now?
know what video games are, first of all?
Yeah, Mike, you condescending son of a gun. I know
Fortnite is probably the most popular video game that is in existence at the moment.
La-dee-da.
You build stuff, you shoot each other. Darren Shelton Gaming plays it all the time. You can check it out over there.
Wow, way to do a commercial. How much you pay you for that, huh?
No,
Why do I get my taste? When do I get my taste?
What are you doing? What is that weird mouth motion you're doing for taste? That's gross. I don't like that.
I want
So
Daddy
gross.
want to taste.
That is so gross. That's something I'd imagine like a middle-aged
Sorry,
man
I
in the
don't call
Bahamas
myself
doing
daddy
at a
ever.
bar at 4 a.m. when he's drunk.
Well, that's what Dustin does every
Let
day.
me get a taste. Let me get a
Ooh,
taste.
I can't wait to eat me a cookie.
Oh, gross.
I never do that, by the way.
Well, this is going really great so far, Dustin. I haven't made one mistake. Yes, Sean.
Oh, go ahead, Sean.
I had a question. Where was the link to the chat?
Oh,
I
it's
know,
right in the
right?
Discord, in the main Discord chat window. I know you might not like Discord too much right now. I can send it in a different place if you prefer.
I just don't know where it is.
You look great, Sean.
So,
Really?
but I had a question about the Fortnite. You said you build stuff and then you shoot each other. What kind of stuff do you build?
Well, mainly
totally
you just
unfamiliar.
build stuff that you build stuff to like keep you safe from other people trying to shoot you.
Oh, all right.
So that's basically what it is. Yeah, it's
build a
nothing.
fort? Like
It's like you
fort?
build like little towers and stuff like that out of like wood pieces or whatever, doors, all this
Is
stuff.
that
and then,
why they call it
you know,
Fortnite?
I think that it is. Yeah, that's. I
But
think
you spend
that's
all night building a fort and you fight during the day.
I mean, you can.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I don't blame Jason Robbins for playing that instead of watching this show. I mean,
Can't he
No,
play
I
and
don't
watch us at the same time? Can't we be his soundtrack, bro?
I guess we could, but I mean, again, you're asking me questions that really you need to be asking Jason. And is anybody checking the chat right now, or?
I am. I'm checking the chat right now.
I still can't get to it. I still don't know where it
Oh
is.
my god.
Hold on 1 second, Sean. I'm gonna post this.
I just switched to a grid though accidentally.
grid?
Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy.
Back.
What is going on, Sean? Here's the chat link right here for you.
It's time for gifts and
I
rips.
think that'll work.
that it?
I think that'll
Welcome
work.
to Meltdown Island, where you get gifts,
You
where
might have
you
to be
get
signed in or
rips.
something, though. I don't know.
Burns. Why is it burn? This episode is going to be a pivotal character, going to be a pivotal chapter in the unauthorized story of the phenomenon of Meltdown Island, to be published in 2022. 2021 is Dustin's year to get rich. Thank you, Mark. I really do appreciate those words of prophecy. Let's call them words of prophecy. Because I agree. I tell you what, I agree. This is the year. I'm in my 44. I'm still 44. Started this year at 44, so I'm gonna call this my 44 because I figured it out that the new genius is at 44. That's the new genius level.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to make decisions that are, my new genius level is whatever age I am. Yes,
Whoa,
I think Sean.
sounds like
I
you're
think
being a
Sean
little
wants to
contrary.
talk. I think Sean wants to
Sounds
talk.
like you want to understand less, Mike, and want to contrary more. Go ahead, Sean.
What?
So I clicked that link, but now it's asking me it needs some sort of login.
Yeah, you got to log in with Dustin's thing. I guess
With
maybe
Dustin-
one of us should have considered that. Maybe one of us that wasn't as busy as the other one would have been a good idea to let you know exactly what's going on.
I'm busy over here on TikTok trying to get us new fans and new viewers.
How is it working
I'm
out?
trying. Well, I got a couple over here who are really enjoying my side of the stream.
Here, let me just check this. We've just lost 5 subscribers.
They're I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike. I don't even know. We're on so many platforms.
I guess what I'll do is I will
Well-
send Sean the
Go ahead.
login information for the chat. because I care about the show.
Oh, Mike.
And I care about the watchers
finally
and the
opened
fans.
his heart, and he cares about things again. He didn't do it yesterday, or not even this morning. Oh, Mike's heart, it grew 3 inches.
3 inches? Gross. What? I mean, that's a beautiful sog. It's a beautiful song.
It was from my heart.
Sean's logging in by reading the login information off of the computer and typing it in.
What up, Pop Artistry? Doing a little Meltdown Island over here.
You're right. That's crazy. What were they doing?
You really were doing
I underutilized.
Right now, just to let you know, Pop Artistry, and I should probably close this screen because it's a little distracting for Dustin.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing we're trying to do a show over here, Dustin. You keep just looking at TikTok. Also, you do send me pretty much every single TikTok that you put up, I think. Or is it every other one?
I send you a few. I send you the ones you were in.
Well, you sent me things that, like, the one that you, like, somebody just was like, I'd like to thank Dustin. And that's all they said. And you sent that one to me. Why? Why? Are you trying to prove how much other people thank you and like you or something to me? Or like
No, I'm just trying to let you in on my world, bud.
Okay.
I got another life happening over here on the TikToks. I got people, I got friends, and I sent you one video of Michael Dupree and myself, both in like
no, I know,
best.
But I mean, but the person was basically like, well, I'd like to. I'm thanking everybody for 2020. I just want to. I want to thank everyone and TikTok has inspired me over the course of the entire year. And
he's talking about the video that Abigail made for us.
I'd like to thank Dustin Gardner. I'd like to thank Michael Dupree. I'd like to, and then she just lists a bunch of people that she wants to thank. So why you said that to me? It seemed like you wanted to prove to me that other people are like, no.
No, I sent it to you probably because there is a big, large feature on TikTok. Okay, there's a feature called sharing.
Yeah.
Okay, bud.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring, and caring is sharing of things. And I shared them with you because I thought maybe you would care to see it.
There he is. There, Sean. You're already on the big screen. I put you on there while your head was down. I was ready for it. Yes. There we go. Hooray! Don't reveal any personal information accidentally, Sean. There you go.
That's good.
That's
Look
perfect.
at you. You're like a big boy. You're like a big boy.
I'm there.
Yep.
You are there.
So hey everyone, give Sean a give us a comment so that Sean can make sure it's working on his end.
Words of prophets. See, prophecy. Get it? That
so
was
Rollo in the chat. Rollo says, "I don't do anything else when my favorite part of the week is happening." That's
so
nice.
sweet of you, Reverend Rollo.
Did Rollo just do woo? Did Rollo just send woo?
He did. He would have just wooted. Yep.
Yep.
How come we both see that we're confirming it for the guy who's supposed to be on?
All right. I think it's working now.
There he is. Douglas.
Douglas is here. He says hello.
Yep, that's my friend Pop Artistry. Goodbye over here on Meltdown Island's TikToks. Goodbye. I'm leaving. How do you hang up? Here it is. You got to hit that button and then end now. Boom.
Wow.
Ooh, I had 11 viewers. I got 99% more gift points than the average host. How about that, Mike?
That is a very good fact. That's something you could put on your resume, probably.
I got 460 diamonds. I don't even know what diamonds are, Mike. I just got 460.
Are they good or bad? I'm gonna guess bad. I'm gonna guess bad.
I'm gonna guess. See, I would guess that we're positive. That's so weird that you would guess bad.
I'm gonna guess the diamonds are bad on TikTok.
It's saying I got 90.
Valuable, so that's good.
I mean, diamonds are a girl's best friend, so consider me best friends with ladies.
Whoa.
Of course, the price of diamonds is totally manipulated. They're not nearly as rare as we're led to believe.
That's very true. And didn't they just recently figure out a way to to like manufacture fake diamonds that is indistinguishable from real diamonds now. Like the entire industry is going to collapse.
Is that true?
I don't know. I read it somewhere. It might be true. I thought it was when I read it. It didn't seem like a...
Where'd you hear it?
I also have heard it. So it's like I'm like a secondary source.
There we go. Thank you, Shawn.
You're just like one. Not necessarily a secondary source, but just like one.
Just like one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was trying to sick burn you. I didn't know it was going to cut so deep. I
don't know if you're good at sick burns. Maybe you should just leave those for the
Maybe
people that do sick burns all the time.
I might agree with you at this point.
You might.
All
right.
Thank you for catching that.
Well, Dustin, are we prepared to get into the next part of the show, or should I be prompting you again? Yes, Shawn.
Well,
yes, Shawn.
So, Tom Schultz just wants to know what we're on in Discord, what chat we're on.
We're on the Get Rich on YouTube chat, which is not a public chat right now. I just use it for the show audio. However, we're definitely going to open the chat up on Discord at some point because why not? But I just haven't prepared for it yet. Dustin, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you acting like you're busted right now? What's going on?
The audio might have came through a little bit too much.
Oh yeah, it was echoing a little bit for a minute. Are we ready for the next part of the show, Dustin, or what?
A lot of people, to be fair, a lot of people are asking to hear more about diamonds.
Okay. Yeah, I see that there's a lot of people asking about diamonds. Blood diamonds, conflict diamonds. No, Adam, it's not the Planet Ant Gaming Discord. It's the Get Rich on YouTube Discord. But please join the Planet Ant Gaming Discord. I'm going to give a shout out real quick to the Planet Ant Gaming Discord for this Saturday. We're going to be airing Zardoz over there. Dustin, you didn't make it to the last one. You were at the previous one where we watched the Trump prophecy. That was fun.
We did watch that.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know, Mike?
What?
That you haven't asked me how my week was.
I think I got the picture. You were talking a lot.
Well,
yes,
I just wanted to tell you. Oh my God.
Yeah, Shawn.
I don't know about the Shawn Handlon thing.
I like it. I think it's great. I think the audience likes it.
The chat that we're in. The chat that we're in is Dustin Wayne Looperstar.
That's the one on. That's the Twitter one. That's the Twitter one.
I don't know. That's the one that I'm getting with mine.
So, the fun thing that happened this week, Mike, is I realized that as an impressionist, I'm not necessarily a classically trained impressionist, but I'm more of an observational impressionist. So I've made up the new term, observationalist.
Okay, well, can we back up 1 second, and why don't you explain what you're talking about?
Well, we would have if you would asked me what happened with me this week.
I'm trying to figure it out. A classically trained impressionist. Okay, so that made me think of somebody like Rich Little, but it also made me think of an impressionistic painter.
Thank you.
I don't really know where to go with that. Well,
I was in the Rich Little camp because that's what I was talking about. But I'm more of an impressionistic painter of doing impressions, let's say. I'm not necessarily someone who paints with a fine, delicate pencil on an Apple digital screen.
Impressionist.
Which is an observationalist.
No, what does the observation have to do with it?
Because I'm more observing. I'm giving you an observation of how that person is in a short little.
Why does that? Isn't that an innate part of it? Why does that even need to be involved in it?
Because I made it up at like 3 a.m. and thought it was a genius moment.
Well, not everything you make up at 3 a.m. is a good idea. Maybe that's the lesson.
I feel like if we would have brought this back around and introduced it differently, you'd have been like, "Oh wow, look at you, Dustin." But instead, it was like, "Hey, ask me about me." I don't know.
You can't fix the past. You can't fix the past.
I know. I got to just move forward, and I think moving forward is the kind of thing. Oh boy, yes, Shawn.
Wait, hold on.
Before we get off impressionist painters.
Wait, Shawn, let me get your camera nice and big for Dustin real quick. There we go. Yes.
Just before we get too far off of impressionist painters,
Yeah.
We were about to.
say that I often mix up Monet and Manet.
Oh, do ye?
That's a good observation, Sean. Thank you.
Why are you gonna let him be observant, not me?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, you're a son of a gun. You're
That
a
was
son
an
of a gun.
observation. That's what an observation is.
Oh my god.
That's the definition of an observation.
And what did I do? I tagged on a
You
little
mixed
joke
up
at
a
the
couple
end.
things. You mixed up a couple words, and you just wanted
I'm gonna
because you
mix up-
really liked the word observationalist. You made it work, even though it doesn't make any sense, and that's okay.
Much like, let's say, segue into the president of the United States. He'll make things up just to fit his scenario. Would you agree with that, you guys?
Yeah. I thought you were going to segue into
That
our
was a
next
fun
segment,
Which is,
News Grunts.
hey everybody.
It's happened. Dustin, don't talk while the segment is transitioning. Bad form.
Thank you.
News Grunts. Sean's gone. He always back.
Hi there. I'd like to say what's up
That's
to
not a
Andrea.
break. You can't just take a 30 when that's on.
Yeah, you're not, there's no breaks, Sean.
It's only an hour, Sean.
What do you mean only an hour? First of all, Thomas Schultz says that he's very pro Sean's hand, and I think it is something respectable. However, it's throwing me off my flow. Like I start flowing, all of a sudden, is that Marua? Is that who Andrea is? Is that Marua?
What?
Marua.
You see, you got to tell us what you're talking about before you start talking sometimes.
Well, there's some conversation happening down here. It says Dustin has no idea who you are, Andrea, because I was like, "Hello, Andrea," and while you was ranting about something, and then Kurt Brinker just said Dustin's impersonation of 11,780 votes. And that's this. I'm gonna find them votes. That's what. Yes, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Mike, did you make this little caveman guy for the News Grunts? The little header there?
Well, I found him. Yeah, I found a picture of the caveman guy because I didn't have the outfit, and then, yeah.
Would you say that was on a
Hey, well, it looks
Halloween
good,
site?
looks good.
Thanks, Sean.
Looks
Thank
good.
you very much. That's very nice.
You're welcome.
It kind of looks like Sean
Probably a
McGettigan.
Halloween site, right?
What's
Yeah.
that?
It
What's
looks like
that?
Sean McGettigan on a Halloween site.
Dustin, could you
with
quiet
bunch
down
of-
a little bit? I'm trying to talk to Sean real quick.
Thank you, Dustin. But I would agree
It
with
is
Dustin.
more-
What?
What?
First of all, Sean takes his he talks like molasses. Can we all agree about that? Like, there was like a 20-minute period right there where you said, "Go ahead, Sean," and then
Yeah.
he was like, "Cut," like
Well-
cranking a car.
Sean
And
talks
I'm
like
sorry, but I'm over here in a
molasses.
speedboat.
You talk
So
like
age jokes, that's what you're going to...
orange juice.
Hi, welcome to the show where I hate my two co-hosts.
Oh, we're co-hosts now. He finally introduced us. He finally
Our
introduced us,
co-host.
Sean. He finally introduced us.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show, my two co-hosts. And now what we're gonna do is show you brand new news from today, and then we're gonna do like the cavemen did back in the day, and just grunt.
Not old news. Not old news. Brand new news.
Yeah. Well, look, Mike. Here's the thing, Mike. Is
Men
life's
walk on the
happening
moon.
a little too fast?
Maybe we could do a classic news grunt sometime. Men walk on the moon.
Maybe.
Kennedy assassinated.
Maybe, but news is happening so fast.
Rasputin
Over here's something.
killed.
Over there's something. And it gets going too much, and you're like, "This is all too much. I can't take it."
Do you think that there's more news happening in the world today than there ever has been before?
Yes.
Why?
More people.
That's right, Dustin.
There's 9 billion people, and guess what? Back in the day, there was only like 700,000.
What day? You're probably right, but what day are you talking about?
I wish I knew. That'd be great. And it was Marua.
So,
It is,
anyways, are we going
Andrea?
to? You know, Dustin. There's
Don't
something,
anyways.
There's something that
Sorry.
I feel like you have a challenge. I feel
Sure.
like you're challenged with introducing
I agree.
things. You're not good at introducing things. Maybe we just...
you know what it is, Mike? I think like an editor. I have that editor mindset where I'm going to edit it.
Nope.
I'm going to edit out all the bad things.
No. Absolutely not. No.
This is a great game for this, by the way. Something to put on your front of your face. This setup's great for that.
This setup's great for that. I feel like most of the content of today's show has been you commenting about the show. And that's like, it's kind of like all we can do is just comment about...
That's a good point, Mike.
What's happening on the show. Like we're doing right now.
As much as you have been, let's say, building this structure, this fortnight that we're living in.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I have been building our content. I've been over here whittling away at some buttes and some golden childs on the TikToks. And needless to say, I've been entrenched in us. Notice my light's green. Why is it green? Because I've seen too much pink and blue this week that I was like, gosh, I got to change them colors behind me. I can't take it. And then you come in here with this army green.
That's my green screen that's behind me that I'm hanging up soon so that I can have
looks sad.
whatever background.
You need light.
What the hell is wrong with you? Come on.
I gave you a light for Christmas last week.
Hey.
I don't understand.
Hey,
I
already thanked you for finding something from your spare room to give to me. That was very nice.
Oh my God! Now it comes out. Here we go, folks. Welcome to round 4.
We're in news grunts right now, and we have yet to start news grunting. And I mean, this frame was going to be out. Yes, Sean.
Even the font, though, on news grunts.
Yeah,
go ahead.
It's like on 2 signboards, but their signboards are kind of beat up.
Yeah.
It's like
it's the name of the font if you want it, Sean. It's called CW Punk Rock Show. And you should know
what?
CW Punk Rock Show. Nothing to do with the CW network. Just CW is the prefix. So if anyone wants to make their own News Grunts products at home, you can get a News Grunts font and put it on a T-shirt or whatever you like.
That's propriety stuff you're giving away, Mike. That's my bread and butter,
Are you trying to say the word proprietary?
I might be.
Proper tappery. That's proper
Look at Sean's background. Gosh, that blue brings out the blue in his shirt, doesn't it?
Sean looks great. I think we can all agree that Sean looks great. But anyways, we're in this segment, Dustin, that I created for you. Remember earlier when I said it's like somebody created a show for you and you have no idea what to do with it? This is just more evidence. Pile it up in that bucket right there.
Dustin, here's a comment. Dustin is...
Okay, we'll do comments then and not do news grunts. We'll just keep going with this.
This is called a fun show, you guys. This is the show where we talk to you guys and we get to know our audience, you know?
God.
This is the most audience we've ever had, Mike. And I'm sorry if they're taking a little bit more of our time.
Kurt Brinker says, Dustin's like an old school rapper that only raps about how good they are at rapping. I think that might be the funniest thing Kurt Brinker has ever said. That's hilarious. It's so good.
First of all, I was about to read that, and here you are telling me not to read it, and then you read it. Son of a gun. You're such a son of a gun.
Son of a gun.
That's a great bit.
Welcome to News Grunts. Can we please see our first news to grunt at, please, Mike? Thank you for your time and effort with this show.
I just also find this very entertaining how this is just black text on a white thing for your first news grunt. It's like a billboard.
It's a headline.
God, you know.
God, I say God.
It would have been great if we had like a picture here at Larry King or something. I don't know.
It didn't have one.
Okay, Dustin. How are we going to do this time? Are we going to actually move through this fast, or what are we going to do?
Yes, we're going to move through fast. I'm ready for my grunt. My grunt's ready.
You're ready for your grunt? I don't like hearing that. Okay. All right, news grunts. Larry King, former CNN host, hospitalized with coronavirus.
Oh.
Ugh. Are we just gonna barrel through these then? Go through all of them,
bro.
Justin? Here we go. No, maybe not. There we go. Netflix reveals its 5 most watched shows ever.
My top, this was going to be a little moment for us to have a mid-break and have a little discussion.
Mid-break. Yes, right after the first one. Let's do a break. God, I'm tired of grunting already. Let's break.
Listen to this.
I wonder what they were, though. I wonder what they were.
I did too, but it wouldn't show me. So then I decided, wouldn't it be fun if we went ahead and made up our own 5, and I asked you guys to prepare for this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have them.
Top 5.
I have them. But you instead immediately jump to nobody has them. And also, this article doesn't... We have to look up Newsweek now and see what their 5 most watched shows are. What the hell? Instead of grunting at this? I mean, this is the kind of thing that, when they do it on a show, it's weird because, it kind of doesn't make sense. All right.
Agreed.
All right.
Win that argument, okay?
God, I'm not even trying to argue. I'm just trying to hang on for dear life. Okay.
So, what are your top 5, Mike?
I wrote them down. Let's just go with Umbrella Academy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
The Dark.
That's a good one.
Great British Bake Off.
That's a bad one.
That's it. I'm just gonna do 3.
No, you gotta do 2 more, Mike.
For Netflix.
For Netflix.
Just go somebody else, and I'll think of the other 2.
Cobra Kai.
No.
Cobra Kai.
Nope. You're watching the wrong things.
Cobra Kai. It was trending this week.
Nope. You're wrong.
Dropped new episodes.
Yeah, but you shouldn't watch that. It's not exciting. It is not good. I don't approve of your answer.
I don't like it either, but I'm not going to tell him to not watch it. If he likes it, he should watch it.
There are lines in the sand, and that's one of them, bud.
The sand of Meltdown Island. It's a beach full of lines.
I think whether you like it or not, you got to acknowledge it's probably one of the top watched shows.
I don't have to acknowledge that.
It definitely is. It definitely is. I'm acknowledging it.
I'm hoping that somebody's going to type.
Bridgerton, also.
I watched that.
Bridgerton is probably one of their top. Based on the picture there.
Based on the picture.
Are we supposed to guess what they are?
No. I think that Shawn is doing it wrong. All right, here's the top 5. You ready?
Here's the top 5. This is your top 5, or is this Newsweek again?
Yep.
Tiger King.
What do you mean, yep?
I meant mine.
Tiger King, yes. Shawn, yes.
Oh, okay, yep.
Witcher.
Yep.
Witcher's good. I'll give you that one. It's only got 1 season though, so I don't know how many. Go ahead. Well, is that it?
Is that 5? I think it's 5.
No, I got lost after 1. So Adam here. What?
Money Heist.
Money Heist.
Get out of here. You've
Money
watched
Heist.
that?
Everybody watches Money Heist.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they do. Everybody in the chat is saying Money Heist is a really good show.
I'm looking at every chat we have.
You're not looking at the same ones I do.
So it's Kimmy, the incredible Kimmy Schmidt.
What? Are those words? Are you saying words right now? What's going on?
The incredible Kimmy Schmidt.
Okay. What about it?
Pretty good one.
Schitt's Creek.
Are we still on this topic?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
DOA.
Yep.
Maniac.
Okay.
And the last one would be, I think I would probably say, boy. Adam's given us Stranger Things, Orange is the New Black, and The Crown. And I'm going to have to say The Crown out of those because here's why. I'm going to tell you why, Mike. because I've learned.
Okay.
And why just be entertained when you can also learn about history? And so for me, I've learned all of my history, world history, through TV.
Oh, boy.
And I would have to go ahead and say The Crown, being my top 5. That's my top 5.
Wow. This has been a great news grunt so far.
Why do you not like Cobra Kai?
I don't care for Cobra Kai too much. I feel like it's the plot is pretty insane.
Next news grunt.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it wasn't. It's just next thing. It's not real. It's not next.
Dustin just wanted to list. I'm glad that we quickly listed the top 5 favorite Netflix shows, and we remembered everything that was said during this part of news grunts. All right,
Dustin.
I want to see Dustin get rich on Netflix. Thank you, Kurt Brinker. Kurt Brinker's knocking it out the park today. He's my favorite. He's my favorite viewer, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure this is going to make a great Netflix show when people are like, what is this? What is going on? Why does it say news grunts? Nobody's grunting. I don't get it.
The best show to wash your clothes to, Meltdown Island.
Yeah, especially if you don't have anything to watch it in the basement where you do your clothes. Okay, here we go. Next one. Give us a grunt.
Polar vortex splitting in 2 may lead to weeks of wild winter weather.
Good job. You just said it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Huh? Yeah. Wait, look at that. Look, is that the top? Is that the top of the planet on that picture?
Yeah.
How come it's not pink at all?
So I don't know if you really want to get into this, Dustin, on news grunts, or are we just going through these?
I
Because
mean,
I know that Shawn, if we're using the caveman metaphor, Shawn's a shaman of the polar vortex. He knows a lot of stuff. He can just lay it out right now.
So is America going to become the new North Pole? Go ahead, Shawn. I feel like you're biting you want to taste. I feel like you want to taste down there. Go ahead.
well, it's just
Oh my God.
vortex. It's a result of the jet stream. It's a result of the very cold temperatures at the pole and the warmer temperatures down near the equator, and they keep each other at bay, and that sort of creates the jet stream, which is usually a nice circle, or actually for millennia was just a nice circle around the top of the globe, keeping the cold air in and the warm air down. But now, with the poles warming up so much, there's a breakdown of the jet stream, and then they become wavy, and they're dragging cold air down, and even warmer air up.
What?
I mean, there was a time last winter where it was colder, it was warm. Oh, never mind.
No, I think I know what you're saying, Shawn. It was
That was some great facts,
it was
though.
colder here than it was at the North Pole or something like that. There was some kind of weird anomaly that was kind of freaking.
Seeing that picture
freaking
does
us out.
kind of freak me out. Like we're I don't want to say doomed, but it doesn't look great to have.
I mean,
have
we broke
what is-
the jet stream. We
I
broke
mean,
the
I
jet
did it.
stream.
I did what? Hairspray did spraying hairspray. No, that was the
What?
that was the ozone. We lost some ozone.
Boy, you're in for a rude awakening when you learn some stuff about what's going to happen with climate change.
Well, it's not. I'm not looking forward to it. I can say that.
All right, ready for our next
Go
one?
ahead. It's yes. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Pence faces dilemma over Biden election confirmation as Trump digs in. I guess I'll zoom in on that one. All right.
This really got me worked up.
4 numbers that make the pandemic's massive death toll sink in. How could we react to this? We have no idea what the numbers are.
It's sinking in though.
8, 16, 47, and 5.
Well, what does the context say down there? There's a little bit of context, I think.
Over the past month, I'll zoom in on it for us.
Thank you.
Over the
Zoom in on
past
it for
month,
us.
COVID-19's death toll in the United States has regularly risen by roughly 2,000 to 3,000 a day. With numbers so large, the pain and heartbreak behind each individual death often doesn't register. That's just more stuff to kind of get you ready to hear these crazy numbers that you didn't post.
Yeah. Sounds crazy.
I bet you those numbers would have really made it sink in for me. If only I could see what those numbers were. All right.
Well, 42, I think.
Nice job zooming, though, buddy. That was good zooming.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, you're doing a great job today, Mike.
Thanks. Here's our next one.
Go ahead.
Arab countries agree to end years-long feud with Qatar that divided Gulf.
See, that's one of them news stories I didn't even really know that much about because there's too much news, and I got TikTok to do and this show to do. You know what I mean? It's one of those things slips through the cracks, but all of a sudden,
Okay.
oh, thank you for that grunt. That was a man grunt right there.
That's
I
a
appreciate
news grunt.
you.
That's a news grunt. I'm hearing news.
And you're grunting.
All right. This is a good one.
Now this is part two. That's for context. I didn't
All
do
right.
that on the numbers one, but
All right. Just imagine if Republicans had done this 11 months ago. Americans should find some of the recent statements from Republicans who refuse to overthrow the will of the people both heartening and infuriating.
I do.
Their newfound willingness to stand up to President Trump put country before party is lovely and 11 months too late.
Yep.
Yeah.
Continuing.
Continuing. Articles voted to acquit him.
You
So
know, the
this is
impeachment
from like
they-
somewhere like 5 pages into the story somewhere.
No,
Okay.
but they split it up with commercials.
Voted against him. The message they sent to Trump was unmistakable. Spin however you like. Manufactured doubts and conspiracies defy the essence of our constitutional system. Don't worry, we've got your back. To borrow language from Senator Susan Collins, he sure learned his lesson. Imagine instead if the conservatives who now denounce Trump's spin and refuse to allow him to savage our democracy had said something different last year. Imagine if they said, we can read the text of that call. We are not so naive as to misunderstand what a favor means. We have heard the evidence of patriotic public servants. The facts tell us that the president abused his powers, sought to do the Russians' dirty work for them in weakening Ukraine, and thereby violated his oath of office. If he extorted President Zelensky, how long will it be before he starts extorting American officials who balk at his commands?
Commands indeed.
I'm going to give this
Well read.
the Democrats are just as bad about being political grunt. Brr.
I would like to commend your pronunciation of bulk, though.
Oh,
Go ahead.
It's a tough one to say, bulk.
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 Yeah, you can't say it right now.
Say bulk. Bulk.
Balk?
Balk.
Balk?
It's tough one to say, right?
Balk.
Balk?
Bagalk. Like a chicken? Like bagalk? Balk. Oh my god, did he just look it up?
Yep.
I'm looking real quick. This is how the Google says it. Bulk.
Here, I got
Well-
it on the screen. I got it on the screen. For
Yeah,
you.
you sure do. I'm grunting at this.
Bulk. Bulk.
Well,
Bulk.
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 news balks. Welcome to news
You're
balks,
hitting the L
everyone.
too hard. You're hitting the
I'm
L
hitting
too
the
hard.
L too hard, you think?
Balk.
I'm hearing that L. I'm hearing that L. Hold on. Shut up, Dustin.
Bulk.
We're trying to figure something out. Bulk. Bulk.
Bulk. Okay.
What about
Good job, buddy.
bulk?
Oh my God! Next news grunt. You know what? Kurt's down here saying that Meltdown Island is his primary news source, and buddy, saying words that ain't the news.
Saying words that ain't the news. Wow, that's like the speech from the end of a movie.
Thank you.
This person, this Google bulk person, sounds like Dustin. It really does.
It does sound like that.
Say it, Dustin.
Bulk.
It's like if you were calm and well spoken, this is what you would sound like.
I would sound like bulk. What about chalk? All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's weird when you don't say the L when you do say the L.
That's not how you spell chalk. C-U-A.
Well, which kind of chalk are you talking about? C-U-A?
C-U-A.
Caulk?
Horny senators are in your area now.
Horny senators. Here we go.
Give us a call.
Caulk.
Cock.
Caulk.
Colk.
Cock.
Thanks, Mike. Way to lose all of our viewers. Next news.
Oh, yeah, no one wants to hear me say cock. Come on.
I kind of liked it. Come on.
They have a different person for every single one of these.
There's a lot of words in the world, bro. I couldn't say them all. Oops. Did you see my bit, Sean?
Yeah.
I didn't see any, like, reaction or, like...
I mean, it was
like,
fine.
Nothing is fine.
It's
All right.
fine.
Meltdown. Welcome, Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island.
Wait, do Meltdown again. Oh, no.
Did you know that our Midwestern accent glosses over the L's?
That's why we always say Meltdown.
That's why we always say milk.
That's a very heavy L pronunciation. I'm sorry, Sean. Do it again.
In the Meltdown?
Dustin says we don't say L's.
Island.
That's why we say
I'm
milk.
I'm trying to interact with our viewers while you guys are over here whacking
Doing a
off
show.
and wax-wising.
Just doing a show, Dustin.
Yeah, that's
It's interesting stuff. It's interesting stuff.
No, it's not, Sean. That's where you're incorrect.
That's where you're incorrect. This is Dustin fighting interesting content for the show that he refuses to figure out what to do with.
Oh my God. This is not interesting.
All right.
Okay, back
You
to
guys
news
sound
grunts.
like birds cawing.
I think Sean and I are ready for. I think we're ready.
You guys got called birds.
To go back to news grunts now.
You guys totally got burnt and called birds. People calling you birds. They're my friends now. What's the matter, Mike?
What? What are you
believe me?
talking about? I'm waiting for you.
I'm waiting for you to go news grunts.
I'm back in news grunts. Should we do the transition into the intro again or what?
Oh, you're so...
Just imagine if Republicans... We already did
Nope,
this one.
it's the next one. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Analysis. This editorial absolutely... Why are you posting headlines that every single one is requiring us to read the article?
I gotta take my headphones off for that.
You won't believe what's in this article. React to this now.
Okay. Maybe that's why Adam Fuller said, "Cool clickbait, Dustin."
Exactly. That's what clickbait is. Completely like empty articles.
Well, it is interesting. It did get me, and then I gave you a part two.
Here's one that I included.
I thought this would be a mind blower.
It's a news article. I mean,
but it's more of a mind blower.
A Harvard astronomer is more confident than ever that an alien probe visited us in 2017.
Blowout. Thank you.
Great, you can't hear us now?
And my own headphone fell out. That was a little too much. I didn't think that one through.
Sean's still grunting.
Can you grunt that again, Sean? I missed it. Do it. Now I can see you. Do it again.
That one was worth highlighting for sure. I'm glad we went to the Sean cam for that one. I liked it.
Me too. That was great. That was great, Mike.
Here's another news article. What?
This is news.
What do you think news is exactly?
This is news. This blew up Twitter. This was on Twitter,
Okay.
and this was the White House.
This is from the White House press office detailing real Donald Trump's engagements for tomorrow.
Today.
Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m., in-house pool call time. President Trump will work from early in the morning until late in the evening. He will make many calls and have many meetings. Yeah.
At noon, he'll take a presidential nap.
I mean, do we think that this is the very first time that... this is just the first time it was captured, I believe. I think Trump is just like, he's doing this all the time. Oh, I'm very important. I have so many important things to do. And he's just
I think that they don't release these all the time, but because it's what's happening today, because of the vote in Georgia, they had to put out what he'll be doing today.
He was a disaster at that event where he called Kelly Loeffler Karen.
Dude, I got a video.
He didn't even correct it. He didn't even correct it. Oh God, it was so stupid.
He called her by the wrong name.
Yeah, he called her by the wrong name. I should have put in.
He called her Ivanka.
He called her Karen. And Karen, yeah, I gotta find this though.
Go ahead, Sean.
Rollo has pointed out that it's already time for Roses and Thorns.
It really is.
Why would he do that to us?
It really is.
Why would he do that? No, we're not. We're fine.
What?
Okay.
Well,
what else is going on?
Dustin, this is another part of the show where it's like
you're looking something up, and I'm trying to get Sean to engage with the people.
No. I'm talking about how it's 5:56. We started on time. For the first half an hour of the show, you didn't really know what was going on.
I did. I knew what was going on. You guys were ruining the show. I was having fun. We were having some good times on the first beginning of the show. I think you'll look back and see later. You judge yourself too harshly when it comes to being fun and creative, Mike.
We're having some fun on the show. When you look back, you'll remember that we had some fun on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, that's it. That's the attitude.
Okay.
Caw-caw.
Here's the Sun with a video here.
Trump accidentally refers to Kelly Loeffler as Karen and says he loves QAnon. Rep. Marjorie
Taylor Greene.
He loves her?
He's a weirdo. Trump is a weirdo.
Did you know his daughter, Ivanka, called him tagged him as real meatloaf instead of real Donald Trump?
I did not know that.
And he's like this, and Donald Trump's in there like this.
This is the thing, Dustin. See, when you see the video pop up, that's time to be quiet.
All right, tell Sean that. Sean's the one that you give me.
Sean is very quiet. He talks like molasses. That's what you said. Here we go.
He does. He does. Hair. Oh, he got that flip right there. Why? Why not mess with her?
Wow. What a disaster. But they don't see it as a disaster, so it doesn't even really matter, I guess.
Did everybody in the whole wide world see what he did this weekend when he called the Georgia Secretary of State and was like, I need you to find them votes. I need you to find them. With some people that want to find the answers and people that don't want to not find the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that, Shawn Handlon?
Yes.
I wonder if Kurt did. I guess Kurt's the one I'm worried about because we're his news source.
Why are you're worried about? I get it. Okay, that makes sense.
I want to make sure that everybody knows about what he did this weekend because it is.
Oh, here's another one you posted, Dustin. Flabbergasted fact checker on Trump.
As a fact checker, I'm bored. Like, have you ever, sat at a family gathering or at a bar or on a date and had someone just talk your ear off, complete nonsense for like an hour, and you feel like you can't escape? That's all of us right now.
Yeah, that's me and Shawn too.
I knew it was coming. I knew as soon as I heard it, I would have attacked.
There's no way we lost Georgia. There's no way. That was a rigged election. But
No,
we're
it wasn't.
still fighting it, and you'll see what's going to happen. People want to go out. They don't want to do the ballot thing. They don't want to do it unless it's the other side, in which case they just print them out. They don't want to do it. The radical Democrats are trying to capture Georgia's
Just
Senate
print
seats.
out ballots.
So
God, I
they
wish
can
we had
wield
radical
unchecked,
Democrats.
unrestrained,
I know, right?
absolute
Yeah,
power over
right.
every aspect of your
Radical.
lives.
We have those
Tens of
Democrats.
thousands of votes are missing. We go all over the world telling people how to run their elections, and we don't even know how to run ours.
Okay, so that was the video.
No, it's still winding up. It's winding.
Whoa, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Wow,
I don't even know.
My computer's freezing up at right
Did
as the
everything
show
break?
should have ended. Oh, everything's fine.
Oh my God! Did you put a timer on the show, Mike?
No, I did not.
In a
It still says it's going,
election,
but
he said over
there
and
we
over
go.
that the other side engaged in mass cheating, stealing.
Oh,
Close
weird.
that browser. Close that browser where you opened up for that video from the Sun. The Sun's giving you bugs,
Browser bugs.
giving you viruses. Welcome to Browser Bugs, everyone. This week on Browser Bugs, we go over here and look at a browser and bug people with it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. No, no.
Almost.
Oh boy.
Boy,
It's
we just
coming
dropped
back
another
a little
viewer.
at a time.
Anybody want to hear some skin or some
skin?
beard on?
What?
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Anybody want to hear some skin?
Stop it. It's not funny, Shawn. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to the last part of the show. This is the part of the show where we sit back and we really sling that poo-poo at one another. And that's the part of the show we call Roses and Thorns. Michael McGettigan, if you will, please. Oh, this is sped up, by the way. I wanted to tell you.
What? What's your problem?
No problem.
I mean, it should be shorter, I think.
If you go double time, it's funnier because the music goes.
Not everything should be like TikTok, Dustin.
No, never. Hi everyone, welcome to Roses and Thorns. This is part of the show.
Oh, wow. My camera's got a huge delay on it right now.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Now we can hear you be awkward and then watch you be awkward. No, Shawn, we're done with the grunting. Okay, everyone. I would like to go ahead and tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to go over here to Shawn Handlon, and we're going to say, hey, Shawn Handlon, what would you think was the best thing about today's show? Oh, my God.
We did where we grunted and stuff.
Wasn't that kind of like the only thing that we did on today's show? Kind of feels
I
like
did some
it.
talking. I did some talking
I don't know,
earlier.
maybe.
And then what would you say, Shawn, if I was to ask you, like, hey, what did you think was something that you would like to see us try again, but maybe didn't knock it out of the park and or maybe could be a bud that doesn't need to be thrown away or cut off, but could one day potentially grow into a beautiful flower?
That segment where we did grunting and stuff.
Buddy. I thought you were going to say looking up words on Google because that's
Oh, no, that was great.
you
Oh,
did,
no,
and
That
I
was
hated
fun. That was fun.
That's what I wanted to say.
it. But then you were thinking comedy mind.
Then I had to just for that symmetry in comedy. I just
Oh, is that
had
it? Your
to do it.
symmetry in comedy? Is that it?
Yeah. It's a chapter in my new book,
What book?
the book I'm writing on comedy.
What is this name of this book?
Opinions of an obscure nobody.
How many pages do you have written? See, you got to ask him questions because he'll make up
12,000.
lies.
12,000.
And you gotta really probe with Shawn to really get at the truth sometimes. And the reason I know he's lying is he said 1,000. No one writes just 1,000 pages, bud. It's either I'm at 574, I'm at 1,007 words or pages. They don't.
I was rounding up.
You're very sus to me. That's what we kids say on the Among Us. You're very sus.
I think I had to remember what Among Us was.
I did. Thank you, Michaels. Now, Shawn, what was something today on the Today Show maybe you thought was a little grumpy or wasn't lit well, or something that would be a thorn?
Something that wasn't lit well.
I mean, I feel like you want me to say that Mike wasn't lit well.
I was just trying to burn him.
If I'm being honest, it was. I felt attacked when I brought up Cobra Kai, and I just don't understand why.
I'm sorry. Did you feel attacked, honey? I'm sorry.
mean, yeah, it's a super campy show, but that's part of its charm. I mean, it's
What?
warm and nostalgic.
Well, listen.
I am
all I was trying
so
to say-
sorry that Dustin told you not to watch Cobra Kai anymore and that you weren't allowed to enjoy it. I personally don't enjoy it, Shawn, but I will not shame you about it.
I will, Shawn, because I care for you, buddy. I'm your real friend, and I wouldn't let you go around. You know what? If you
What?
was walking and you had toilet paper on your feet.
What?
Okay, that one actually I
this
might
a
actually
true
have
story,
because
or
that'd
is
be funny. But
What?
there was something else that you were doing, Shawn, that I was like, nope, that's embarrassing for Shawn too much. I won't let that happen, and that would be watching Cobra Kai, buddy.
Wait a minute. I mean, I don't really think there's anything that's too embarrassing to watch, like, except if you're maybe like getting into like racist stuff or something. I mean,
What?
come on.
No.
I mean, is there anything on Netflix that a friend of yours could be watching and you're like, oh no, that's too embarrassing. I can't be friends with that person.
I'm talking about like if he had like a booger. Okay, let's say he had a booger hanging out his nose.
Yeah.
Sorry to be so crass, but let's say I would be like, hey bud, you got
No,
boogie.
Shawn, you're fine. You don't have anything.
You
You're
got
good.
boogie.
You're good.
Shawn, I'd be like, Shawn, you got boogie right there.
All right, I'm going to give my roses and thorns. I think it's time for me to do that.
Real quick, I just want to let you know, I apologize though if I hurt your feelings and you feel.
Wait a
attacked.
minute. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, and this is going to be my first thorn. It's that you turned Roses and Thorns into a weird personal game of somebody's like winning the game.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, do I, Mike?
Yeah, you 100% do. And anytime I give you a thorn, you act like you're being personally attacked. And anytime you give me a thorn, I sense this vitriol behind it, like you're
gonna send
winning
some vitriol
some kind
today.
of battle or something. And I don't
You're
get
gonna send
it.
some battling.
So I would recommend that for the sake of Roses and Thorns, take your ego out of it and just have fun with the show. I'm also going to give a thorn. I'm going to give a thorn to Dustin's camera awareness, as his head is drifting out of frame a lot more than anyone else's.
Maybe because you over there trying to talk
If you notice, Shawn's head, my head, about the same size, just like in real life, and we're both next to each other in a very complimentary way. And
Sorry,
Shawn,
my head's
we look good
smaller. I
together.
took
It's really
my
nice.
ego out.
However, look at
Everybody.
Dustin. He kind of looks like a weird, like a toy you'd find that was made by a Mexican company trying to make a Batman or something with
Did they take my ego out of my head and it shrank? I know, right?
Wait, hold on. If you made that racial, that's your own fault. Mexico's a country, not a race. So
you're making me sound racial. I didn't say nothing about no racism. I said I took my ego out of my head and it shrank.
Well, you know what? I'm going to make that into a bud because I think you can learn about our cultural differences while accepting the fact that race really doesn't play any kind of issue genetically or in any important or measurable way. So I think that's a bud for you, Dustin. That's a learning opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and give a rose to myself for doing all of the work for the show, pretty much, except for the stuff that Shawn did, which is some stuff. I guess that's it. Yep. All right.
And
so
the graphics look great. Like this Roses and Thorns one looks really good too, buddy.
Thanks, Shawn. Thank you. I'm gonna have some video transitions for the other stuff that we got on the docket as well. But
I would like to go ahead and give Mike a rose, ginormous rose, for the work he's done on the show this past week and making it so easy. Look at this we've never had this set up. Adam's sitting at home right now, and him and Alex are like, these sons of guns got him on 3 screens. How? We never had that when I was around. Oh, all of a sudden they bring in that old man, Shawn, and all of a sudden they can have 3 screens. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like you did really good, Mike, and I really want to give you a big old rub.
Well, thank you.
Now I would like to give a thorn to old Mumble Mouth Shawn. I think he needs to...
I thought it was going to be me. Did you see how I had the camera ready?
I mean, why would I give you a thorn?
Well, boy, I don't know.
No, seriously, why? Why?
Well, I don't know. I'm honestly, I wouldn't know. You have your reasons, though, and I will respect them.
Like, if you were to imagine, what would Dustin give me a thorn about today? What would be one?
I can't figure anything out.
We're not getting out of the show until you give yourself a thorn.
Oh my God! Who has the? Yes, Shawn.
I would just like to point out that Rollo, Reverend Aurora.
Thank you, Shawn.
Mr. Handlon is so great.
What?
He should host if Dustin gets pregnant or something like that.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet that you would think I was never going to
Maybe not such a mumble mouth after all.
Shawn, I would love to give you a show that I would run for you. That would be fantastic. I would love that.
I would come up with content for that.
I know you would. I know you would appreciate it, and you'd come up with content.
I would work hard to come up with content.
That's so nice.
See, when you have fun with what you do in life, buddy, you don't work a day in your life. That's what I've learned.
Why are you adjusting your microphone for this entire segment? They can hear rumble, 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 rumble. And this is a Roses and Thorns segment, so guess what? Thorn, buddy. You're getting a thorn for adjusting your microphone constantly, thinking it doesn't affect anybody.
What does affect people are our eyes, and yours are hurting everyone's eyes today because of your unlit background and face. It's really made some people sad. Over here I got a comment. I'm sad because of Mike's lighting.
Huh. That's weird. It doesn't show up on my screen.
No, it's up earlier. It's way earlier. You'd have to scroll.
Adam Fuller. Go ahead.
From Audra that says Shawn's been a thoughtful and considerate co-host. Brought fun facts. That's a comment that comes up on my screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too, Shawn. I'm seeing that as well. That's very big and clear on my screen on the old YouTube.
I could see that.
I
see you guys sound like birds. Caw, caw. That's the big one on my screen. And then lastly, I think that I would say
wow.
One more rose to Shawn.
Oh, okay.
For joining us. And doing such a good job, apparently, in other people's eyes.
In other people's eyes? What? What?
It's called a JK.
Like to Adam Fuller, who said, "Rose to Shawn for explaining the polar vortex."
Yep, that's a really good one. I think that's a great comment and a very factual comment.
Yeah, it's a great bit, too. I'd like to give, in fact, Speaking of comments, I'd like to give a rose after bouquets of flowers of roses to our wonderful audience communications today. You guys made this show double the pleasure, double the fun. Love you. Kisses to everyone.
Double the pleasure, double the fun. All right, so is that it? That's it for today's show then?
I mean, we've not done our mantra.
Okay, well, let's switch back to our main screen here, and we'll do our little mantra.
This is a good one. This is right here. This is the perfect one.
No. All right, everybody. You know what to say. On three, we're all going to say it together. We're going to say that we want Dustin to get rich.
Oh, yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I want Dustin to get rich.
Dustin to get rich on YouTube.
Whoa, Shawn, that's so 2020, bro.
I'm not limiting it to YouTube anymore. I just want him to get rich, so
just period.
I can do a different show. Yeah.
What?